that this stuff come back. I told y'all I ain't been live in almost 2 months. Well, that would have been January. Oh, excuse me, February. February. And God spoke about a fast back then. Why God had to, not only did God had to bring that fast back to me, so I'm gonna give it. And if it's for you to catch it, you want to catch it. So I know some folk just came off that Lent fast. Somebody was talking about not following these Easter traditions. The Catholic Easter tradition. And then I said, well, what about the fact that we just not supposed to be following the Catholics at all? I said, but people are on that Lent fast right now, and she just shook her head and she said she named something else, because sometimes we flatter ourselves and we'll say, well, God don't mind. What does God mind? Well, you have a certain group of people saying that, Jesus is this color and Jesus is that color. Well, God don't mind. What does God mind? I didn't know nothing about not supposed to be following Catholic traditions until God sent me into rich study time, until God sent me into a place where God said, become learned, because cousin and I was talking about that scripture where they say that we ain't supposed to be up here preaching or nobody. We supposed to just sit back and just be quiet. Us ladies, us that are loosed. I don't know if God wanted us to be loosed. I don't know if God said we can't preach, but I don't know that God particularly wanted us to be loosed. All my ladies who independent, throw your hands up at me. Because when you get so independent, you tend to want to kind of take your eyes off God. And God don't want us to take our eyes off God. God don't want us to take our eyes off God.